Barbadian professionals answer 17 questions related to the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. These case studies reinforce the notion that sustainable buildings represent a viable and increasingly attractive alternative to conventional buildings. The sustainable construction sector needs all participants to be focused on how their work contributes to its sustainable growth and development. These stories should inspire us all to build better.
I was thrilled that I was selected to be the architect on the project as a female. As far as I know, the others were males, which is not hard because most of the architects in Barbados are male.
I've been in the industry for 25 plus years now, and I have seen a difference from when I first started to now of an increase in women on the work sites. And I would say very happily they're coming in at all different levels.
What you tend to find is a lot of the service providers, architects, designers, consultants, and more so engineers nowadays. That's where you get more of a female representation.
Basically, at the highest level, we had a female on the project. I was able to then, meet with the board and basically take whatever was their intention and desire and need, and then incorporate it into the project using my architectural expertise. So that was great.
We have them at the consulting level, we have them at the skilled labor level, and we have them at the non-skilled labor. So during the construction process in this particular project, it was evident I did see it. And even though as an architecture company, we don't know what the contractors are doing in terms of employment, it showed that they were on top of things, and that they didn't seem to be being against having women on the sites and stuff.
We have had a female steel bender before and one or two female electricians, and look, they've been excellent. They all did their job. There are a few infrastructure changes you have to make with female employees, because you need separate changing facilities, separate bathrooms, because you can't. It would not be right to expect the women to change with the men. So there's a small added cost there, but in the scheme of things, it's small. So we have no problem facilitating female workers on site. The truth is that on site, if I was to think the last 5 years, we maybe literally had a handful of female employees on site in skilled and unskilled workers, whereas at the consultant level, so the service providers in terms of the architects, they are, I'd say, probably at least half female. So you're getting it at some parts of the industry, but you're still not getting it on site.
On the board, there was another female, and there were a few females in the workforce for the construction team. On the professional team, in terms of the design team, there weren't any other females. But for me, when I was doing the building, and you'll see there one of the images, which is a rendering, I had a female do that rendering, and I was very pleased with the outcome. Most of the people who sit down and generate renderings are male as well. So that was great to work with her. And the client also brought on a female interior designer.
Especially when it came to the finishing, they were very meticulous, and shows the importance, because sometimes men can be sloppy. But the project manager was a female, and then the interior consultant who helped us select the furniture, she's also a female as well.
I would say that we were not underrepresented, or more than usual. So I thought it was a good representation of females on the project as a whole.